What is up, PokeMoshPit? So today we got a cool game here against a fellow that goes by the name of Cheese075, which I had during Battle for Charity. So whatever, I doubt anyone really cares, but here we go! So I lead off with a Pert, he leads off with an Torre. I just safely go for rocks because I know Power Whip can't take me out, and I'm not too scared of losing my Pert right now, looking at his team, and I have stuff to take on Torre anyway, so safe rocks. I went out to Zapdos because I thought he might either want a Power Whip or Leech Seed. Instead he went for Spikes, so I'm like, okay, that kind of will fuck me over. But, whatever. So he sent out his Tyranitar on the predicted Heat Wave, which I did go for because it's the safest move, and I don't really fear Tyranitar. So, that's alright, I guess. So I see here he has a lefty, so I'm like, okay, still the safest option no matter what, even if it didn't have lefties, would be to go to Pert. So I just go to Pert, and he's just going to go for the Crunch, and it won't do all that incredibly much. So that is cool. So I'm just going to try and hit it with the Boiling Water, because I thought he might want to switch out, but he decided to stay in and scout me and see what I want to do. So I'm like, god damn it. So then now I'm going to go for the Earthquake, thinking he will stay in, but then he predicts me to predict that, and switches out to his Nattore, and I'm like, wow, I am just playing predictable right now. So, plus I think Tyranitar could have lived in Earthquake anyway, so that's probably also why he stayed in, just to make sure. So, yeah, Nattore comes in, takes an Earthquake. I don't get Steel Thorns and switch in. So I go to my Lucario, because I know he can't hurt me too much, even though the Power Whip does a good chunk, and I'm like, shit. But I'm still able to set up a Nasty Plot since I know I can live one more, and I know nothing else would have wanted to switch into an Aura Sphere, so his best move was just to stay in anyways. So here I know there's only one guy he has that will want to take an Aura Sphere, and that is Burungeru, and just in case you want to switch anything else, I just go for the safe move, because I don't want to, like, his Nattore not to be killed, then he just kills me off, or, you know, any other scenario where I miss a kill, but he'll just go out to his Burungeru. He'll block the Aura Sphere, but I will be able to take him out with the Shadow Ball, which is cool. So he goes out to his Ape, and I'm figuring he has a Mach Punch, but just in case, I can't switch out anyway since Spikes and Rocks are up, so just try to go for the Vacuum Wave. But yeah, that's what happens. So I go out to Rankarusu, and I know he's pretty much forced to switch, so I'm going to go for the Focus Blast. But I missed, which really sucks. So I'm going to go for it again, and miss again. And he goes for Power Whip, but he misses, which is like, woot, making up for stuff, even though Focus Blast is expected to miss, because it's fucking Focus Blast. So I miss again, which is like, at this point I'm just getting pissed off, because I'm like, I want this fucker to die. So finally I hit, which is, woo, in the pants. But I don't quite take him out. But he misses another Power Whip. So that's pretty nice. But, you know, whatever. So, just hit another Focus Blast, which is like 2 Focus Blasts in a row. What is going on here? Like this is madness. No, this is Sparta. No, this is PokeMoshPit. So he just goes out to his Ape. Kind of forced to switch out, because I can't really take a U-turn with... my Rankarusu can't really take a U-turn, so just go to Pert as fodder, basically. And he just U-turns out, goes out to his Tyranitar, and I'll pretty much die to a Crunch rate here. Which is like, oh well, I don't really care about T-Tar anyway, so it's fine by me. So he will just take me out with the Crunch. So here, I'm going to go out to my Ape, because I know Ape can kind of murder his team with a Choice Band in close combat. Like, there's nothing he has right now that can. So he goes out to his Doriyuzu, and I'm like, why do you go out to Doriyuzu? It's like, he could have swept my team with that, but I guess he thought his other guys were more important, and he didn't want to get a sweep off with it. I don't know, doesn't make sense to me either, but you know, people make the moves they want to make, and we should accept them, but we can call them as retarded as we want to. But whatever, so he brings in a Chomp. It's blatantly Scarf, so I'm going to go to my Rankarusu as fodder. Goes for Dragon Claw, and basically my only hope of winning this match, like the only hope of either of us winning this match, is a chomp and chomp speed tie. So he thinks that Dragon Claw will not take me out at this point, so he just wants to try and get the speed tie later. So he gives that to his Tyranitar, basically his fodder, as I go for my Outrage, which will easily 2-KO the Tyranitar. So that's alright, I guess. I mean, I could just not 2-KO it, but, you know, 2-KOing is cool. So I will just easily 2-KO it, but I get confused. So he's going to send out his Garchomp. I'm going to try and buy a turn of confusion, because I know he's got to go for the Outrage in order to take me out, according to what he said. So I'm going to go to my Zapdos. I'm hoping I can live an Outrage, but I don't, so I won't be able to try and play with confusion. And I probably should have sent out my Ape to try and get the confusion, but oh well. But I do luckily win the speed tie and take him out, and his Ape will not be able to take an Outrage. So, and I know I can easily take a Mach Punch, so that will be the game. So that was a great game, Cheese075. Yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed the battle. If you enjoyed, check out both mine and Cheese's channel, sub to the Mosh Pit, all that good stuff, and also I hope you had a good Christmas, because that was probably the other day. So, rate, comment, sub, I like, and I'll see you guys later.